Hey everyone, I just thought I'd share a couple things in going through this grief and changes. And uh, in a minute, I'll share with you something that my mother said before she died. And just, I'm just going through the grief process, the one I wrote about, the one I've lived through before, and here we go again. And also, I have a question for you guys that I want to present and get your feedback. So one of the things is the holiday blues. That's coming up, the holidays, and I wrote something. I actually did a seminar on this, but now that I'm in it again, deep into the grief, I wanted to hear what you guys have to say. If you can drop me a comment about what you do or have learned, or do you have a strategy coming up for the holidays and the loved ones that are gone, and what you do to get through the holiday blues? Because it's a real thing, isn't it? And I know a lot of people that just dread the holidays, dread it. And I know that if we pre-plan, if we have a strategy, for example, don't be alone. Alone is the worst thing for a lot of people on the holidays, when they had that family to be with, that loved one, that even a pet that you love that recently died can affect your whole mood, your whole holiday and everything. So that's one thing I'm asking, is if you guys would mind giving me feedback on how you're doing, what you're facing, if you're dreading the holidays, or are you, do you have a plan to get through it if you have loved ones that are already gone that you're missing? And then the other thing I was going to tell you is what my mom said when she was dying, and she had all her children gathered around, and she was just, like, she was ready to go. She says, I'm going up, and she had us all hold her hand, and she had a big smile on her face, and she closed her eyes and opened her eyes a few minutes later and was shocked that she was still here. I'm not kidding you. And then she was so disappointed. She was so disillusioned. And then she went downhill from there, kind of went in and out of a coma and that kind of thing. And then she died a couple days later. But she was like, how long does it take to die? She literally said that because she was so upset that she was still here. And the sad thing is, I feel like everybody has a day, everybody has a time, and everybody has that day picked out from the beginning. So that's how long it takes. Anyway, just wanted